1. Whale swallowing kayakers. Imagine you are a humpback whale gracefully navigating the vast ocean depths in search of your next meal. Your senses are finely tuned, attuned to the subtle movements and vibrations that signal the presence of prey. As you glide through the water with effortless ease, your attention is focused on the task at hand, hunting for fish or krill to sustain your massive body. Suddenly, your tranquil world is disrupted by an unexpected obstacle. In the midst of your hunt, a group of kayakers appears, seemingly out of nowhere, blocking your path and startling you with their presence. Your instinctive reaction is one of surprise and confusion. These humans are not part of your usual ocean landscape, and their sudden appearance has caught you off guard. As you continue to swim, you inadvertently engulf one of the kayakers in your massive mouth, mistaking them for a small prey item in the chaos of the moment. But as you attempt to swallow, you realize with horror that the kayaker is far too large to fit comfortably down your throat. Panic sets in as you struggle to expel the unexpected intruder from your mouth, fearing the consequences of your mistake. Inside your stomach, the human struggles to breathe in the dark, confined space, their body battered and bruised from the force of being swallowed. With each passing moment, the situation grows more dire for both you and the unwitting kayaker trapped inside you. The human's presence causes discomfort and distress, disrupting your digestive processes and leaving you racked with pain and confusion.
Questions are being raised about the real-life Jonah, the guy who claims he was swallowed by a whale.
Was in there struggling, banging.
Michael Packard was lobster diving in Cape Cod on Friday when he says the humpback whale sucked him right into his mouth before spitting him out after 30 seconds.
He was just going along, and I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Whale of a tail sounds fishy, goes this headline. You would expect more serious injuries, one Cape Cod doctor was quoted as saying. He had no soft tissue damage and no broken bones.
But the nightmare doesn't end there. As you desperately attempt to rid yourself of the unwanted passenger, you realize the potential consequences of your actions. Humans driven by fear and anger may seek revenge for the perceived attack on their own kind. The very act of spitting out the kayaker could spell doom for you, as humans may retaliate with violence in an attempt to retrieve the body of their fallen comrade. In the aftermath of the ordeal, you are left shaken and traumatized, haunted by the memory of the terrifying encounter. The pain and shock of swallowing and expelling a creature far larger than your usual prey lingers, serving as a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk beneath the surface of the ocean. As you continue your journey through the vast expanse of the sea, you vow to exercise greater caution and awareness in your interactions with the unpredictable creatures that inhabit your world. 2. Predators and aggressive males. Imagine you are a baby whale, nestled close to your mother's side as you glide gracefully through the vast expanse of the ocean. The world around you is a mesmerizing blur of blue, filled with the gentle hum of the waves and the occasional flicker of sunlight filtering through the water. But suddenly, the tranquility is shattered by the arrival of a group of male whales, their massive bodies looming ominously in the distance. As they draw near, your mother's demeanor shifts from calm assurance to tense apprehension, sensing the imminent threat they pose. Desperate to protect her precious calf, your mother springs into action, positioning herself between you and the advancing males. With powerful thrusts of her fins, she attempts to ward off their advances, emitting low rumbling calls of warning in a futile attempt to deter them. But the males show no signs of backing down, their aggression escalating with each passing moment. They circle your mother menacingly, their enormous size dwarfing her slender frame as they close in for the kill. Suddenly, you remember the terrible ordeal that your sibling went through as narrated by your own mother. It was a day like any other, the sun casting its warm glow upon the surface of the water as they swam together, mother and child, in search of sustenance and shelter. As they ventured further from the safety of their pod, a shadow emerged from the depths below, a dark and menacing figure that sent shivers down the mother's spine. It was an orca, a fearsome predator known for its cunning and strength, and it had set its sights on them. With haunting calls that echoed through the water, the orca struck with ruthless efficiency, its powerful jaws closing around the fragile body of a young calf. In an instant, the peaceful tranquility of their surroundings was shattered, replaced by a wave of grief and despair. Helpless to intervene, the mother watched in anguish as her offspring was taken from her, the cruel fate of the young calf unfolding before her eyes. In that moment, time seemed to stand still as she grappled with the magnitude of their loss. You resolve to escape from all the ordeal, and you decide to navigate the vast and tumultuous waters of the ocean all by yourself. The world around you is a mysterious and wondrous place, filled with endless possibilities and untold dangers. 3. Washed ashore.
Humpback whale has washed ashore on Long Island. A 37-foot whale was found dead at Cupsaw Beach County Park in West Hampton this morning. The Atlantic Marine Conservation Society says a team of experts is now working on coordinating heavy equipment to remove its remains. This is the first large whale found on the beach in New York this year.
Imagine you are a humpback whale, gracefully navigating the vast expanse of the ocean. The world around you is a mesmerizing blur of blue, filled with the gentle hum of the waves and the occasional flicker of sunlight dancing upon the surface. But suddenly, the tranquility is shattered by the force of a powerful current, sweeping you off course and pulling you inexorably towards the unforgiving shore. Panic grips your heart as you struggle against the relentless pull of the ocean, your massive body tossed and battered by the raging waves. As you are thrust closer and closer to the shore, the grim reality of your situation sets in. The once distant shoreline now looms ominously before you, a jagged line of rocks and sand that spells certain peril for a creature of your size and strength. But just when all hope seems lost, a glimmer of salvation appears on the horizon. A group of Namibian Marines, alerted to your plight by concerned onlookers, springs into action, launching a daring rescue mission to save you from the clutches of the shore. With skill and determination, they navigate the treacherous waters, battling against the fierce currents and towering waves that threaten to overwhelm them at every turn. Risking life and limb, they approach you with gentle care, their unwavering resolve to save you from harm driving them forward in the face of adversity. With a collective effort, they guide you back into the safety of the open ocean, away from the perilous grip of the shore. As you feel the familiar embrace of the water once more, a wave of gratitude washes over you, your heart swelling with relief and appreciation for the brave souls who came to your aid in your darkest hour. And though the Namibian Marines may have endured a rough and tumultuous journey in the process, their courageous actions were not in vain. For in saving you, they not only spared a magnificent creature from a tragic fate, but also reaffirmed the boundless capacity for compassion and heroism that resides within us all. And that's how you escaped from being in the headlines that day. 4. Mid-frequency sonar.
A rare sight off the shores of the Central Coast this week, two groups of Baird's-beaked whales were spotted 10 miles southwest of Carmel. Passengers and crew members of Monterey Bay Whale Watch took video of the two pods last Saturday.
Imagine you are a beaked whale, gracefully navigating the deep and mysterious depths of the ocean alongside your pod. The vast expanse of the underwater world stretches out before you, a mesmerizing realm filled with wonder and danger. But beneath the surface tranquility lies a harrowing reality, where the relentless presence of human activities casts a shadow of fear and uncertainty over your daily existence. As you dive deeper into the abyss, the once familiar sounds of the ocean are drowned out by the deafening roar of mid-frequency sonar. A relentless cacophony that pierces through the water and reverberates in your sensitive ears. The intensity of the noise is overwhelming, causing your heart to race and your body to tremble with fear. Disoriented and confused, you struggle to make sense of your surroundings as the relentless sound waves distort your perceptions and disrupt your normal behaviors. Your attempts to communicate with your pal are futile, drowned out by the ceaseless onslaught of noise. Desperate and alone, you find yourself swept up in a whirlwind of terror, your instincts screaming at you to flee from the source of the disturbance. But as you attempt to escape, you are met with a barrage of obstacles. Interrupted dives, rapid ascents to the surface, and increased swimming speeds that drain your energy and leave you gasping for breath. With each passing moment, the pain and anguish of your ordeal intensify. Your body and mind pushed to the brink of exhaustion by the relentless onslaught of noise and confusion. And yet, amidst the chaos and despair, a glimmer of hope emerges on the horizon. The distant echo of familiar calls, the reassuring presence of your pod drawing near to offer comfort and support in your darkest hour. As you cling to the solidarity of your family, a sense of resilience and determination washes over you. A reminder of the strength and resilience that lies within you as a beaked whale. Though the harrowing ordeal may leave scars that linger, you emerge from the depths with a renewed sense of purpose, determined to navigate the challenges of life in the ocean with courage and resilience. 5. Collisions between ships and whales.
But busy ocean highways now pose one of the deadliest threats to endangered whales.
These are animals that are used to being the largest thing in the ocean. They don't get out of the way for anything.
The carcass of a fin whale tied up.
To hear that this ship just struck and killed a mom and a calf at the same time, we think it might have been ones we were watching.
Imagine you are a whale, a majestic creature traversing the vast expanses of the ocean with grace and dignity. The world around you is a mosaic of blue hues, a boundless realm where you and your kin roam freely, guided by ancient instincts and the rhythms of the sea. But amidst the tranquility of your underwater domain, a looming threat lurks beneath the surface.
In the Santa Barbara Channel, even blue whales are no match for giant cargo ships. When ships hit whales, whales die.
The perilous presence of ships, massive vessels that cut through the water with thunderous force, oblivious to the delicate dance of life unfolding beneath their hulls. Collisions between ships and whales are harrowing ordeals that unfold with devastating consequences for both parties involved. Ships travel at high speeds across vast distances, making it challenging for them to alter course or come to a stop quickly when faced with unexpected obstacles such as whales. The sheer size and momentum of these vessels make them formidable forces that pose a grave threat to the safety of whales in their path. Despite their colossal size, whales can be surprisingly difficult to detect from the surface of the water, especially in low light conditions or rough seas. Their dark, camouflaged bodies blend seamlessly into the ocean depths, making them virtually invisible to ship captains and crew members scanning the horizon for potential hazards. The relentless noise generated by ships, including engine noise, propeller cavitation, and sonar signals, can interfere with whales' ability to communicate, navigate, and detect approaching vessels. This noise pollution masks the natural sounds of the ocean, making it difficult for whales to detect and avoid oncoming ships until it's too late. Whales undertake long-distance migrations across oceans and seas in search of food, mates, and suitable breeding grounds. These migratory routes often intersect with busy shipping lanes, increasing the likelihood of collisions between ships and whales, especially in areas of high maritime traffic. Despite their best efforts to avoid collisions, whales are often unable to evade oncoming ships due to a combination of factors, including their size, speed, and sensory limitations. The consequences of these collisions can be catastrophic, resulting in injury or death for the whales and damage to the vessels involved. In light of these challenges, efforts to mitigate the risks of ship strikes on whales include implementing speed restrictions in areas of high whale activity.
Researchers with the University of California and the Binoff Ocean Initiative are working on a technologically sophisticated new whale warning system, an array of visual surveillance, hydrophones, thermal imaging, and data crunching.
All the information comes together to be an alert that says, hey ships, watch out, today's a bad day for whales, please slow down.
Establishing whale detection systems on ships is important, and educating mariners about the importance of whale conservation and safe navigation practices. By working together to address the underlying causes of ship strikes and protect vulnerable whale populations, we can help ensure a safer and more sustainable future for these magnificent creatures and the delicate ecosystems they inhabit. 6. Entanglement in fishing gear. As you journey through the depths, you encounter a myriad of challenges that test your strength and resilience. From evading hungry predators to braving treacherous currents, each day brings new obstacles to overcome. But perhaps the most harrowing encounters come when you cross paths with humans whose presence in the ocean brings both fascination and peril. Despite their best intentions, humans often unwittingly pose a threat to your safety and well-being. Just imagine finding yourself entangled in a discarded fishing net, your movements restricted, and your freedom threatened. As you struggle to break free, panic sets in, and fear grips your heart. With each passing moment, the situation grows more dire. Your energy wanes, and exhaustion sets in as you fight against the suffocating embrace of the net. Desperate cries for help go unheard as you struggle to escape the tangled web that ensnares you. But just when all hope seems lost, a glimmer of light appears on the horizon. A team of rescuers arrives, armed with tools and determination to free you from your watery prison. With skill and precision, they work tirelessly to untangle the net and set you free. As you emerge from the ordeal battered but alive, a profound sense of gratitude washes over you. The harrowing encounter serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk beneath the surface of the ocean and the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect marine life from human-induced threats. Your journey becomes a powerful testament to the resilience of the natural world and the unwavering spirit of survival that drives creatures like you to brave the perils of the deep. May your story serve as a beacon of hope and inspiration for future generations to come.